Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this brand new episode of Building Benji's Movie Park 2. I am delighted to see you have joined us today. We're gonna build some really cool stuff, actually, some different stuff as well, because as you can see, this whole area in between the Gong Skull Island area and the western area is not looking so fantastic right now. And to be fair, I think this is the right time to fix this because, I mean, when else are we gonna do it, right? And I actually have a pretty sweet and unique idea for this, so let's get into it. Obviously, we're gonna put a flat right here, and to be exact, the plane ride, and you'll see what the special thing is gonna be here, because this is a pretty boring ride, actually. But right here, let's put it down like this, I guess. Is that nice? For the edge, let's go with this to make that a bit more clean. Here you go, and I won't make you wait much longer. I'm gonna build a hangar, one that is about 45 degrees towards the water, I suppose, and of course covers this plane ride just perfectly, so let's get into that. I think this right here shouldn't be a bad place to start. Of course, we're gonna have to make that very round, recognizable shape, and I'm thinking maybe this is the way to do that. And to add some really cool details on here, I can make the zigzag kind of pattern on there. Zigzag pattern, what the hell am I saying? You'll see what I mean in just a second. Look, this is already getting some shape. Maybe, I mean, I should probably paint all of this first, so we don't have to do all of that later. This is of course gonna be the metal kind of look. Now I'm simply gonna have to finish this entire metal structure here, so I guess I'll be right back with you, because this is gonna take absolute years.
A few moments later.
Almost there, guys. Only one more row, and there you go. Well, that is a pretty sweet looking hangar so far. In the middle here, I will put a circle, as if that's like the ride area. What? And to nicely, neatly cover up the ugly areas of the ride we don't want to see, let's just spread some of this over the ground, I guess. It's an easy fix. To nicely connect this to the ground, I think an edge like this would be a nice touch. And then on the edge here, I will round it off, so to speak, to make the path around it look very nice and smooth and round and curved and nice. Just like so. Nice and clean. That is very satisfying, actually. If we paint this the same concrete color as inside, then now you can see the path nicely goes around it. I like that. Now with a little bit of luck, we can just close this up using some of these. Here you go. I mean, it works. On the ceiling, let's hang some ceiling lights. That only makes sense. Yeah, that lights it up pretty nicely. Also goes well with the industrial kind of look that this has. About that look, let's change this texture to metal plates and then make that obviously a metal color. Like this, maybe. And then the ride itself, I feel like we should go with like maybe some greenish, some World War II colors, kind of. So maybe some green ones and then some brown ones. This looks pretty good. And the inside of the planes will be gray. That looks sweet. As for the structure itself, we can literally just go whatever direction we want, but I guess just gray would be the best. We cannot change the lighter color here. That is a bit strange, actually, but oh well. Doesn't look too bad, so this is pretty good. And I think it'd be good for this to have like that edge on the front as well to nicely seal it off, or at least make sure it looks like it's not just chopped off. Some little bolts to enforce it. Beautiful. I think it would also be good to close up these sides just a little bit, because that seems realistic when it comes to these hangars. I'm not sure I like the look of this, really. Yeah, no, let's not actually do this. I guess it is just a different kind of hangar. Let's add some detail on the inside here, on the roof, like this. The ceiling, I mean. See that? Oh, I like that a lot. And maybe just like this, we can attach this kind of ride to the roof for some extra strength, some extra sturdiness. I feel like that shouldn't be necessary, but consider this an aesthetic choice. Did we need to have all this detail in there? Definitely not, but it looks cool as hell. To make sure people don't walk over this ride, let's put a little fence here just all around. Wait, first actually, let's paint these this really nice and dark metal color. This is a super cool element to use for the fence, like that. And then all around. Dude, I didn't even know you could scale those. Well, I'm now making this same thing all over, and then it is time for a drink. It's supposed to be kiwi and orange, but why am I tasting this really weird artificial banana? Anyway, moving on. Of course, we're gonna need a queue line, so let's do the exact same thing here again, but a little further outward. And then on one side, we'll have the entrance, and on the other side, the exit. Wow, what a genius idea. Here you go. That is pretty good. Just finishing these little fences like so. Gorgeous. And then on the ground here, let's put an arrow for all the dumb people who don't know that this is actually the exit. I mean, oh my god, the entrance. I meant to say, wow, that really, I mean, that says enough, doesn't it? Benji's adventures. More like Benji sad ventures. Then on this spot right here, I'm gonna make the point where the operator can operate the ride. We'll even put in a little door so they can actually get here somehow. Here you go. Isn't that just lovely? I think that is lovely. It does need some light. I think that is not actually even so bad. It's nice and simple, does the job. Now on the other side, here is the exit, of course. So let's just have an open space here, maybe too wide, like this. And then let's close this off using a flat thingy, and then we should be good. Now I think it'd be nice if we do add some scenery in here, some crates on the sides, maybe some cool stuff, some cargo crates, really, just here in the corner. Then we can also kind of hide the ugly actual entrance and exit thingies by literally just putting some of these crates on top of them. Here, this is quite lovely, isn't it? I like that a lot, actually. What the heck? I don't think I have ever used these pallets before. Like, this has to be the first time ever. Maybe some tires on here as well. Could be fun. We can even hang up some cameras in here to have some surveillance going on. Quite nice. Just a tiny, lovely detail. But we, of course, can't call it good without adding at least some more of these bolts. Because... I mean, do I even need to explain at this point, guys? It is mandatory. Entrance... right in here. There you go. Perfect. Then I think we can consider this finished because it looks pretty sick. I like it a lot, actually. I like it. Now, around this, however, we need to make sure it kind of connects nicely to these rocks and this building and that side. So, firstly, right here, let's try and add these rocks to it and see if we can fade it out in there, kind of. To be fair, I don't think that should be too big of a problem. Maybe in between here we can put a little stall, maybe some food, I don't know, anything. The difficult thing here though is making sure that this is not going to stick out on the inside of the hangar. But I do have an idea. What if we do it like this, where the rock just goes very nicely, smoothly around it? And that's the rock we're going to later fade out into the ugly rock, so to speak. That makes no sense, I'll just show you. And look, now I can simply grab these and make sure it all connects nicely. Here you go. Check that out. Wow, this actually works. I was afraid this was gonna look really weird, but it actually looks fine. It really looks like they're just laying on top of the hangar. Now, to make sure these colors fade sort of into each other, we have to add some variety in there. Basically going from this nice colorful rock to this more grayed out kind of like this. This actually is not even so bad. You can kind of see the transition here. That is pretty smooth, actually. The remaining question is, what are we gonna put here? Because obviously this is the way through to the Skull Island area right here. But yeah, we're gonna have to put something there, because right now it looks very boring. Maybe like a really cool, majestic, large entrance, but I feel like there's too much space. Really, we should be able to put some more stuff here other than just an entrance. What if on here we put like a helicopter kind of hanging in between some nets or something? In Kong Skull Island, we actually do see a bunch of these choppers, and I think that would look sick, especially given the fact that there's a hangar here. So it's perfect. That, however, ladies and gentlemen, is something for a next episode, because we've done quite a lot already. If you have any fun ideas for this tiny little area right here, make sure to leave something in the comments, anything really. And then I guess for today, that is it. If you like this video, make very sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell not to miss a single future upload, and then I hope I'll see you in my next video, in the next episode of building Benji's Movie Park 2.